last season specifically. You know, I saw this one edit where they were saying like Jordan Poole had better handles than Kyrie. Bro, it wasn't just Kyrie. You say he had better handles than Steph, LeBron. I think Kobe. Are you wrong about that? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was like, okay, handles are kind of cool, but they're not like, okay, they're not that crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, he did have somewhat of a point though, because when Jordan Poole got cooking, like cooking, yeah, he did some shit I like low key have never seen before. I'm not gonna lie, not even gonna pretend. That motherfucker one time, I think he split two defenders, broke one person in the paint, and went on one side with just one hand and made that shit. I was like, okay, bro. Probably could find that clip, Looky, and show you what I'm talking about. But nah, that shit was crazy. One thing's for sure, that motherfucker definitely used to be making like hella crazy ass shots when it came to layups. That is, I'm saying used to because I don't know if he still does that. I did not watch him play really at all last season. What? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The second part of this year is gonna be so peak, bro. Like they're gonna have like six animes coming back, bro. One Punch Man's in the second part of this year. Uh, like yeah, it's just gonna be cool. Second part of this year. Demon Slayer. Oh, did you see what they're doing for Demon Slayer, bro? You see how they're milking that shit? Exactly. Yeah, bro. Because you see, like I told you, Demon Slayer isn't that long of a show. Like low key, it's not that long. Or I mean, I guess of a manga, it's not really that long. So when I see them doing all this stuff, I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta stop this, man. This manga isn't even that long, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Like, bro, Demon Slayer, it's quite literally. Wait, hold on, let me think. Demon Slayer is literally like, bro, like if you ever listen, well, I know you haven't, but I was gonna say if you've listened to like a Demon Slayer, what if that should show you how fast like the series is, because like you can literally speed blitz Demon Slayer in like a few seconds, bro. It's like literally Tanjiro, Nezuko gets turned into a demon. He trains with Orochi. He fights. I can't remember his name right now. Then he becomes a demon slayer. He goes to the forest thing. He wins there. He becomes an official demon slayer. He goes on like three missions, just three missions, I mind you, three missions. Then he fights the lower one in the forest. After that, he fights Daki and Gyotaro. Then he fights lower like what, 5 and 6. And then after that, bro quite literally does the Hashira training, and then he enters the Infinity Castle, and then that's pretty much the end of the story. Like that's like 6 arcs. It's not even that long. That's literally 6 arcs. That shit is peak. Yeah, that nigga really died to a random. No, I'm talking about that fucking CP guy, the CP0 guy. Wait, you said what? Oh yeah, but like he got in the way and let Kaido. I'm basically I understand that Kaido is the one. Yeah, like I understand that Kaido is the one that like dealt the blow. Yeah, Odin. Yeah, like I understand Kaido's the one who did the blow, but like let's be for real, bro. Like I blame that guy for that even happening. So yeah, yeah, I blame the guy for that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But then nah, against Odin, Kaido is just a bitch ass nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Exactly. 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 And that man want to talk about, I want to have a strong fight. I want to create a world of violence. But this motherfucker, like, has to sneak his strong foes. Like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, you are lame, bro. Hell no. Yeah, except the thing about, like, yeah, that nigga, well, yeah, you're not wrong, but Katakuri, bro, them niggas were just attacking Luffy the whole fucking fight. Yeah, that nigga Katakuri is a real character, bro. A part of me really wish he joined the Straw Hats because he's real. That nigga is not joining the Straw Hats though. But that shit would be cool. Really would be. Yeah, he probably will. That's what most people think. Because that man pretty much did denounce Big Mom after he lost. He was like, do you think he'll come back to fight Big Mom someday?" And Luffy was like, "I have to, because I'm gonna be the king of the pirates." I think he said, "You're seeing quite far into the future, aren't you?" And that nigga collapsed. I think Luffy was taken aback by that shit. He was like, "Wait, what?" I mean, well, he said that. He said that after when she was alive. Like he denounced her ass while she was alive. Yeah. Well, okay. Like I said, wait. I think I was talking to Lick when we had the discussion. I said I think Big Mom is more likely to be alive than Kaido is. I think Kaido is just dead, bro. Because if Kaido's alive, it literally beats the whole point of his character. If that nigga is still alive. Because wait, you're finished with Wano now, right? You said you're finished with Wano now, right? Oh, okay. So yeah, you're done with all the major shit. Okay, so yeah, you just okay, good. Okay, so bro, like this man Kaido, right? Like he wanted to lose to Joy Boy, right? So it makes more narrative sense for him to be dead than it does for Big Mom. Big Mom, I mean, I understand her little scene. I know people try to say it's kind of likely she's still alive, but I don't think it fits her character narratively at all. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care. I just don't think it. I think it makes more sense. Like, if you wanted her to live, like, I think it makes more sense that she's alive than Kaido, because Kaido wanted to die to Joy Boy. I mean, well, not even die to Joy Boy per se, but he wanted to lose to him. He was like, he was like, Joy Boy would be the one that would defeat me. So, and guess what? You got defeated by Joy Boy. So, yeah, you did lose to him. And get well, the devil fruit is Nika. Well, okay. I mean, well, this is kind of just a theory. Well, is it really? I mean, well, it's kind of a theory. I don't fucking know. I mean, they explain it more with the. Well, I'm not even gonna say that because it's kind of spoilers. But they explain it more in like Elbaf kind of. I mean, obviously they explain it way more in detail in Egghead, but yeah, it's like way more explained kind of now in Elbaf. But yeah, basically all you need to know is that like uh Joy Boy probably ate the Gumu Gumu no Mi, and that nigga probably was Joy Boy or some shit. Like literally, that was the name of the person. Yeah, and he probably ate the Gumu Gumu no Mi. Well, yeah, and basically that turned him into yeah, Nika, and Nika. Yeah, Nika is okay. So basically, like how it works is Nika is the devil fruit. Nika is the one in the devil fruit. Joy Boy appeared after Nika did, and basically he did all his Joy Boy stuff. So he became. So it went from. So first it was like Nika was like the How do I put this? Like how do I? Nika became a legend in history, right? Then Joy Boy ate that shit, and then he turned that shit into his own legacy, and everybody started being like, "Oh yeah, Joy Boy's the one who really did it," but it's really Nika. Well, it kind of is. And so after that, now Luffy ate that shit, and now he gonna basically do the same thing, basically. So that's why everybody like is talking about Joy Boy because it's like a legacy, like it's like a legendary person at this point. Like he's legendary, basically, and only certain people even know he exists. Actually, like yeah, but like the Lunarians, which are King's people, yeah, they were always talking about Joy Boy. So like ancient cultures like that, there's a fan theory going around that people think that Joy Boy was a Lunarian because the Lunarians, like King, for example, he actually knew about Joy Boy, and he's the one that told Kaido about Joy Boy. You can see it in his flashback. So it's yeah, yeah. And also the theory on what the One Piece is basically it's like that's what basically happened to like the all of the like Roger's crew. It's like he knew he was like too early to go and like stop Emu or whatever. So that's basically why he said go and find that shit, which is so peak, bro. Well, I don't want to spoil because I don't know if you've seen everything yet, but um Emu is probably hella old, bro. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Probably hella old, bro. See, that's bro. I don't want to spoil because I don't think you've seen it. I don't think you've seen it yet. I don't think you've seen it yet. But wait. Have you seen Shanks take the fruit? Yeah. Oh shit. See, now I don't want to tell you. I don't know if you fucking seen that shit yet. It doesn't really. It doesn't really tell you much, anyways. It's just a theory going around, basically, like that. Obviously, Shanks took that shit, right? Because he knew. Because he knew that shit. That bro, that theory. I'm sorry. I'm just pretty much waiting for Oda to confirm that shit because that shit just makes so much sense, bro. That shit makes so much sense. That nigga Shank, that nigga, yeah, that nigga Shanks took that shit because he knew that shit was the Nika fruit. Because you see, the reason it was because see, like when Shanks went to go take that. I mean, not the pirates, but the Marines were sitting up there going like, why are these pirates trying so hard to get the yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They were like, why do they want this devil fruit so badly? So basically what I gathered from that whole scene is the world government was trying to make everybody like pirates and stuff think that the fruit wasn't that special, so nobody would come out for it. That's what see why they were doing it so low key. But Shanks, having actually been with the man that found the One Piece, knew the truth about the gum gum fruit, and that's why he took that shit. And so basically, he was probably planning on giving it to Ace because he probably knew that Roger had a kid, obviously. So that just makes a lot of sense. And he took that shit with him when he met Luffy, and Luffy just obviously didn't coincidentally eat that shit at this point. That's just clearly not a coincidence at this point. Because, well, it's kind of a little bit of egghead, kinda, not really. But basically, it's the will of a devil fruit. Yeah, like basically, like so, like if a devil fruit really wants someone to eat it, that shit. Because like you remember what the elders were saying, right? They were like, the gum gum fruit has evaded us for centuries on end, and we were never able to truly claim that fruit. They were never able to get that shit because it was never meant for them to have. Yeah, and Sabo's the one who ate that shit, which makes sense because Ace would want him to eat that shit. Exactly. So it's a, yeah, it's like a wheel thing. It's like, yeah, I truly think that that's what happened. It was like Nika in the fruit, which I don't know if that's true. What? Nah, this kid right here, he has to eat this shit. So Luffy, I don't know, was just drawn to that shit. He just ate that shit. Oh, well, see, that's where I was getting at. I forgot to say it. It's like, well, the thing is, notice how. Wait, oh no, I can't say that because you haven't seen it. Okay, yeah. Wait. Yeah, you got to see that part. I can't say that part. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. It's like one part I can't say because you haven't seen it yet, but it'll make the theory make 1,000% sense at that point. It'll make it make 1,000% sense. It's in Egghead. It's in Egghead. I mean, I low-key just want to say it because but bro, it like no, because bro, the reaction that everybody gets is so good, bro. It's so fucking crazy. Oh my god, bro, that shit yucky. I don't know if I want to say that shit or not, bro. It's in the Egghead. I don't know how far in Egghead. It's basically like when Luffy's fighting. I don't know if you've seen it already, but when he's fighting Lucy. Nah, Lucy. When he's fighting Lucy, bro. Yeah, that's when they say that shit. So yeah, it's not that far in the egghead. It's not that far. It's not that far. Yeah. I like, bro. Yeah, no, that fight. I'm telling you this right now. That fight was not close. Yeah, that shit was not close at all. It looks really cool. Wait, no. I said it wasn't close. I didn't say Luffy lost. yeah, yeah. Luffy watched that nigga. Yeah, he watched. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he watched that nigga. Yeah, he watched the fuck out of that guy. Like, if you watch the animation, people get the wrong interpretation. But nah, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. You read the manga, ignore all that cool ass animation shit. Yeah, that man got negative diff like bad. Like it wasn't even close. Like that shit was not close at all. Like, bro, this dude, Luffy, if I remember correctly, he didn't even use. No. I think he used two name attacks. I think he used two name attacks, and that was pretty much the end of the fight. Yeah, that's actually after this part. So yeah, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's in Egghead. No, what happens to well, you'll see what happens at the very end of Wano, but yeah, no, that happens in Egghead, bro. Bro, that's just so peak, bro. That man said that. The blue niggas up. The blue niggas up. No, that shit funny, low key. Man, put him up, bro. Nah, no, that scene is so funny, low key. The motherfuckers was like, it's a Vice Admiral card. Ah! We started running, bro. Nah, this shit funny, bro. They started running away. You. Oh wait. Oh hell, I don't know what was happening, Loki. I don't. I know what happened. I know what happened, but I can't remember what it was about actually.
Because I saw the, I know I saw the dude. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I saw the dude that's doing, but I cannot wait to see more about him because he's really interesting.
Wait, who was it? Kuma? Oh yeah, yeah, Kuma, yeah, yeah. Nah, bro. Bro, get ready for like the saddest backstory in One Piece. That's all I'm gonna say. No, that shit's fucked up, bro. That's like guts level shit. That shit fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit. Not, I know it's not guts like level, but for One Piece, that shit's guts level, bro. For One Piece, that shit's guts level, bro. Nah, that shit crazy though. That man has had nah. It, in terms of having like the worst backstory, I'd say Kuma has the worst backstory in like all of One Piece. That shit is crazy. No. The motherfucker in the manga right now, whose name I'm not gonna say, who you already know exists. Actually, you know what? You already know he exists. So I'm gonna say it. This nigga Loki. This nigga might have. I don't know. I gotta wait for. Yeah, I know. You've only seen his silhouette. You've only seen his silhouette. You haven't actually seen him yet because you don't see his actual body until Elbaf. But low key, that man might have the worst backstory in One Piece. I'm not. Yeah. That man is battling for the worst backstory in One Piece, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that motherfucker, like. No. You haven't even like, nah, no, not yet. Anyways, if anything, he'll be a lot more than that. I guess Pezaru, whatever his name is, to say his fucking name. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nigga, Blackbeard is negative. Blackbeard and this whole crew is negative 50 Luffy's crew currently, bro. That's just not even close. Bro, Blackbeard A is negative 50 Luffy, bro. Uh, bro, let's be real here. This nigga has, wait, who the fuck is that? I mean, yeah, that's the, what's his name? Burgess? It's Burgess? Yeah, Burgess has bro, Burgess has one of the dumbest fucking double fruits I've ever seen in One Piece, bro. Bro, that motherfucker has one of the worst devil fruits in One Piece. That nigga Blackbeard hold his ass, bro. This nigga ate the wait, can I tell you now? I think they said what he has. I don't fucking know. I don't even give a fuck at this point. Who cares about that nigga, bro? He ate the strong fruit, bro. Nigga, all that does is make him really strong. Like, bro, there's a clip I saw on like YouTube where this nigga Burgess was like, haha, look how strong I am. It picked up like a mountain. This nigga Zoro did that shit in like pre-time skip. Like the exact same shit. I was like, yeah, you suck, bro. I was like, yeah, you suck, bro. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, bro. But bro, they got Katarina Devon, and actually, the real reason why I think currently they would lose, I don't think I can say yet because I don't think you've seen it yet. but I kind of aren't sure. Oh wait, have you seen Aokiji at all?
No, I haven't seen him yet. I know that I know he linked up with Black Beard.
Interesting,
I saw the animation.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I should tell you more about that.
That boy said that boy started drinking drinks together, and I was like, damn, well, just gonna ignore this. I don't know what the fuck happened, but
Yeah.
I guess just put two together.
What do you think happened?
They became friends.
No, a little bit more than that happened, but I'm not gonna sit. You said what?
He probably joined the crew,
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
which I'm not surprised.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why the Straw Hats are getting their ass kicked.
It is true. He just frees everything.
Yeah, the niggas are not. Yeah, sorry. Then you throw Pizarro on it, which I don't know if you know what his fruit power does, but it lets him basically become a fucking island. Like,
Okay.
yeah, the island itself, and he basically has control over everything that happens on the island. Yeah, I don't really know. Like,
All that.
yeah, I don't really know what the Straw Hats have for that shit, bro.
He's kind of like Pika's fruit, right?
Yeah, except like it's kind of like a million times better because Pika can go within objects. That man quite literally becomes the whole island at one time, like the whole thing, like the whole fucking island. Like that shit. That shit kind of crazy, bro. Yeah, you'll see very quickly how Garp stopped that shit. But yeah, that nigga Garp said, "Yeah, good one." Like, what? I'm not gonna tell you what he said, but nah, nah, this shit crazy. Nah, that nigga, yeah, Garp is cold, bro. Yeah, Garp is cold, bro. You said what? Hell yeah, Garp is like the strongest. Yeah, like yeah, ever. Like he's the strongest figure in the entire Navy, bro. Yeah, there's nobody stronger than Garp. The only reason Garp never became fleet admiral or like an admiral is because admirals are like the as Garp sees them, the admirals are like the dogs of the celestial dragons, and that nigga does not fuck with celestial dragons. That's the only reason why he didn't do that shit.
Every chance he gets,
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. He hates them. So
said he said,
yeah, exactly, bro. He doesn't mess with them, bro. He doesn't mess with them at all, bro.
bro, imagine a world where he did join the Navy.
I saw a what if about that. It was pretty good. What ended up happening is that man quite literally ended up defecting from that shit though.
Would you say that like leaving the Navy away from like them, they're gonna like make the Navy its own like big
I
system?
ain't gonna lie, bro. That's already a theory that people are saying Kuzan is gonna do.
And that would be kind of cool.
But some people don't think Kuzan's gonna do it. Some people think Aikanu's gonna do it. It's Aokiji. Yeah, that's his first name. Some people think Aikanu's gonna do it because
Yeah,
yeah, 'cause that motherfucker does not care. Loki, he doesn't care for the world government either, Loki. Well, admirals have to, but they're obligated to do that shit. Yeah, they probably don't give a fuck, but yeah, it's their job. But the only reason Kizu cares about this shit is because quite literally it's his job. That's the only reason.
and you got a new guy before Shanks like kicked their ass. The dude with the fruit, like I don't know what his fucking
Oh, you ran into the new admiral. Yeah,
yeah, he's an admiral.
yeah, he's an admiral. Oh, I probably should have told you that. Oh, well, whatever, whatever.
Is that or an admiral? I can't remember which one. It said it.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah, that nigga's an admiral, bro. That nigga ass.
That he was either I knew he was part of the Navy or I'm pretty sure I heard the word admiral. I didn't know which word.
Yeah, he's ass though.
Did he really?
Yeah, you're gonna see what happens to him in like 2 episodes or 1 episode. Yeah, that man ass.
Dude gets like one shot by the pilot. It's funny.
Wait, what?
Shane did one shot his
Oh, you already saw it? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, yeah. It was like it was this like shit like Shane had all the like good choreography and everything. Like it was like
That's exactly what he did. That nigga Shanks, bro. Like everything Shanks does is a Mihawk upscale. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Shane, man, that dude was scary with two arms, man.
Nah, bro. That man probably was scary with two arms. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate the whole Shanks versus Mihawk debate because people don't understand that Shanks is a swordsman. So anything he does, Mihawk can also do or do it better. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think Shanks might have better conquerors hockey than Mihawk. I don't think that's really debatable, but I think he makes up for it with observation or something. So yeah, I don't think it matters.
I don't give a shit. I think it's about time for me
Y-
personally.
Yeah, that shit is cold though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is cold.
And those little games, I was like,
Yeah, that shit cold, bro. I told you, Dude thought I was joking. Dude thought I was joking, bro. Dude thought I was joking. That shit cold, bro. Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you that shit cold, bro. Nah, that nigga really used Wi-Fi hockey to take that man out. He was like, "Is it really you, Shanks?" Ah, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get away." Oh, that shit be dying, bro. That nigga, that,
and that's another thing too. He didn't really do much.
like, don't get me wrong. I know some people say that Green Bull really isn't ass. He just didn't want to fight two emperors, but like, come on, bro. That shit's still kind of weak, bro.
He and Bullet sitting there chilling.
Yeah, they're like, if we at the end of the ring, we win him. Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nah, low key though, I do gotta get him though, because I wouldn't want to fight two emperors either. I wouldn't want to do that shit either. I'm not gonna lie.
Mono's been the emperor for like years.
Yeah, that nigga, that man is the only emperor that survived like the generational shifts, bro. That's the only one that survived the generational shifts. Like all the other emperors are dead. He's the only one still alive. Nah, bro. Nah, that nigga's the only one that's still alive, bro. Yeah, I would not want to fight him, bro.
Yeah, y'all saw the fucking thing. He said, I'm not ready to see you come yet.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Oh, man. That's funny as fuck.
Nah, bro. I got so much respect for like Shanks, bro. Shanks is cold, bro. Shanks might be the coldest. Like Shanks might be the coldest One Piece character, low key.
Yeah, like, everybody was talking about how fucking fire he was, and everyone's like the way the show was. And we're all just sitting there like, well, he hasn't done anything. And in the first instance, we get a hockey dude making everyone pass out because of his pure being. Nah, that was probably the coolest, like I ain't gonna lie. That scene, because I didn't really know what hockey was. And then dude started explaining it as it was happening. Dude said they literally could not stand his guts. And I was like, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, for real, bro. It's like, yeah,
Now, ever since I've seen people use Conqueror's hockey, I'm just like, that's so fucking cool. They got it. Like, imagine, like, you cannot stand my willpower, and it literally knocks you out.
yeah. That nigga quite literally is like Shanks is like I ain't gonna lie. He's like the best written character in One Piece, low key. Yeah, that man is like probably the best written character in One Piece. And I keep finding more and more reasons to say that shit as the story keeps going on because bro, we keep finding more and more shit out, like more and more shit. It's like, yeah.
I still don't understand Buggy. That's probably my favorite character.
Wait, you saw the Odin flashback, right? What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean?
Like, are you saying why Buggy doesn't like Shanks?
Why he doesn't
Yeah, it's because like bro wanted to, like I find it. Ah man, I can't say that yet because I know for a fact you haven't seen that shit yet. But I think it's funny. I just think that's kind of funny, bro. It's kind of funny, bro.
The main thing is how how buggy, how he's an emperor for one.
Oh well, they're gonna explain that shit, so don't worry.
You just had two other pirates just take down an emperor, and then out of nowhere, it's like, yeah, this clown ass guy, yeah, he's gonna be the emperor. Fuck what you guys have accomplished.
Bro, he has the strongest swordsman, who some people think is the strongest character in the verse currently, and he has Crocodile, bro.
Wait, he has, Crocodile Jordan's first?
Yeah. Wait, you didn't see the poster?
Hell
Oh, you haven't seen that yet? Oh, I thought you would have already saw it. Oh, so did that not show the? Oh, I guess it didn't show it. Oh, okay.
Wait, so what, did Mihawk join his crew or something?
Yeah, he got. Well, yeah. I mean, you're gonna find out like next episode or whatever. So it literally doesn't matter. Like, yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he has Mihawk and he has Crocodile.
So basically, because his crew is so strong, is the reason why he's in.
Yeah. Also, once again, because you're gonna find this shit out in the next. Oh no, that shit. Nah, nah. I'm gonna let you see that funny ass moment. That shit's so funny, bro. That shit's so funny.
Why are they joining him? Why
Oh,
would they let
nah, bro. You know what? You just want me to tell you because you're literally gonna find this shit out in like 2 episodes. Like you really was want me to tell you, bro? I'm gonna lie.
I don't know.
Because it's very obvious, bro. It's really obvious, bro.
What is
That this nigga is not the captain of that crew, bro. Come on. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. Like, come on, bro. Fuck no. Like,
captain?
wait, what?
Who's the actual captain?
Well, actually, you know what's funny about that? Technically, Buggy is the actual captain, but it's like because Mihawk and Crocodile don't care though.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Because basically, what ended up happening is like like the people that are in Buggy's crew, right?
Yeah.
They made the poster, and because Buggy is so like charismatic and he's just so like cool as a guy, the people that his crew put like him as like the big leader on the picture. So it made Mihawk and Crocodile look like they were under him. So everybody in the Navy and Morgan that does the new paper were like, "Oh wow, Buggy's the captain," and so they started spreading that shit. So like, the niggas thought like, "Oh, Buggy's like the leader of these motherfuckers, bro."
That's actually funny.
Yeah, what's even funnier than that is what Luffy says about that shit. Cause that man kid was like, "Hey, this man Buggy might be a real threat. He's got Mihawk and Crocodile." And that nigga Luffy said, "Nah, guys, I'm telling you, that guy's an idiot, bro." And that nigga Law said, "Wait, he might be cool." No, I'm telling you, he's an idiot, bro. No, that nigga said, "I'm telling you, he's an idiot, bro." That shit was so funny, bro. Luffy said, "I'm telling you, he's dumb, bro." Nah, the niggas did not believe him. That shit funny. I ain't gonna lie though, that man Mihawk is strong as fuck though. I said that man Mihawk is strong as fuck though. That man quite literally. Bro, wait, I can't tell. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, I'm literally not gonna tell you that because I'm spoiling this whole episode at this point. We just not say that. Yeah, like I'm spoiling like the whole episode at this point, bro. I'm spoiling the whole fucking episode. Nah, that shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie though, they are a problem though. Well, I can't also explain why that is the case, but you already know that. Yeah. It's actually because it's something that they're doing more so than just how powerful they are. On top of that, which is funny as shit. Nah, that shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Looking back on it, AK was really, really, really good. Like AK was like really good, bro. Oh wait, Ethan. Well, basically, now that you're almost 1,000% done with Wano, how do you feel about it? Now that you're almost 1,000% complete with Wano, how do you feel about it?
It was alright.
Yeah, that shit was okay.
It took a while, but you know,
Yeah, that shit was way too long for no reason. Not gonna lie.
like I don't think I guess actually no, I don't even think Red Rose has really been that long either.
No, just Rosa. In the manga, it was that long, but like I told you, bro, it's like what they do with One Piece is they quite literally write that shit like it's a manga chapter, bro.
Like
Like,
it's like it was like it's setting up a lot. And I mean, Wano like because you know with I don't know, it just kind of kept trying to get Wano, but it's adding just a bunch of unnecessary things.
uh,
I mean, unnecessary fights in my opinion.
like what?
Well, like they kept making it like I'm trying to remember everything so I can actually like have like so I can actually like make sense about what I'm talking about. So like I'm really trying to remember like okay, so you have the beginning of Wano. You have those people training for it, which and I just feel like they could have condensed it a lot more.
Yeah, they definitely could have done that.
And then like that's like my biggest thing, and it's also like they kept trying to like it's a giant like shift from it felt like they were trying to make another dress Rosa that is a giant like volcanic almost.
Completely agree.
But not as subtle as Dress Rosa was. If Dress Rosa actually came out and looked like a very happy place, then you would totally trust her. Like this place really really sucks. And Wano, you already know it sucks, and it just keeps putting it out like how much it sucks. Like yes, I get it. Yeah, this place is awful. I get
Yeah,
it's not my least favorite arc at all. It has one of the most favorite moments. You know, Gear 5
yeah. I get people's problem with it. I think like the ups or like what ups I found in it are they equal the bad everything except Kaido, anyways. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, no.
it's like the you wake up immediately the next day and yeah,
Yeah,
that shows a new teacher. Now he's fighting half another teacher. But now Luffy has like now Luffy is gonna have his adventure-based arc that Luffy looks like he actually has like you said his own life. So it's not like he's waking up in the morning and he's just
yeah. That man will probably have a hybrid for him. I don't really know what that. No, no. I mean, you'll get no, no. I think Gear 5 is the hybrid for him. He'll get like a full transformation or whatever.
which I don't know what the full transformation is.
It would just literally be unique or whatever the fuck that is, which will
I know,
be. Which would,
but what does it look like?
yeah, if it's anything like the Nika we see in the pictures, yeah, that shit would be cool as fuck.
What does Nico look like?
Has a sword and a shield.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, maybe. I kind of don't know what it'll look. What it'll pull up. Hold on, let me look. Let me see what happens when I pull up Nika. Me,
Oh, I see it. Okay.
let's see what it pulls up. Oh,
It
that's
kind
the
of looks.
that's the perfect
Yeah.
picture. That's the perfect picture. Okay, that's cool. Feeling
Warrior, free slaves and brought them out, earning the title Warrior of Liberation.
that motherfucker.
Fulfilling the old ass mythology and the giant slayer celebrating love, birth, death.
Some of that might have been spoilers. Not sure.
I mean, they just kind of explain what he is. I don't think it's spoilers.
Yeah, they were talking about Elbath. I think they say that shit in Elbath.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying it's just what it. I mean, I know who he is. I just didn't know what he did. But I mean, he kind of. I mean, actually, no. They explained what explain to everybody. Whenever he like whenever he was or whatever, they were like everybody around him and stuff like that. So, not really a spoiler because I kind of already knew it. It's just tied to him. The only thing I guess you could say was spoilers that was tied to France. But okay. What does that mean? Luffy can become a giant. That's kind of
Yeah, I'm not about to spoil that.
that would be kind of cool if he could.
Yeah, it would be cool. Not gonna lie, bro. I see the full zoning transformation of Nika being like, yeah, that motherfucker gonna be too strong, bro. Not gonna lie. Which Loki, when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I get it now.
Huh?
Yeah, like when I thought about it, and then I thought about it some more, I was like, yeah, I get it now. I know what's gonna happen now.
What?
That man Blackbeard, when Luffy eventually fights him, he's gonna have like the zoning transformation of Nika, which I think is gonna give him access to like true Toon Force, like actual Toon Force. So like actually just doing whatever the hell he wants. So yeah, that motherfucker Blackbeard's gonna try to like race that man's devil fruit. That motherfucker is just gonna grab the black hole and throw that shit into space, bro.
That would be kind of cool if he did that shit.
Yeah, bro. There was a fight, bro. There was a fight that's going around, and like, it was like Gear 5 Luffy versus Blackbeard, and somebody animated that shit. Quite literally, this motherfucker grabbed the frame, bro. In the video, he grabbed the frame. Motherfucker grabbed the frame. I was like, yeah. If Luffy start doing shit like this, yeah, this shit would be so peak, bro. Motherfucker grabbed the frame, bro. Also, with Toon Force, that shit shouldn't even. If you think about it, with Toon Force, that shit shouldn't even work on him.
No, that like that fight thing was really cool though. Like, dude was just literally
Then you flip him like a jump rope.
dude like grabbed his eyes, went forward, and then grabbed him again or some weird shit.
That man punched him through his skull. Oh, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, yeah, this shit is cool. Yeah, when I watched that shit, not watched that, when I read that shit, I was like, yeah, this shit is cool.
It's on good. I was like, yeah, this is definitely dude.
Yeah, that man Oda has said like 2 times at this point that this man has Toon Force, bro.
With this long, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, that man said 2 times, like, yeah, yeah. I think Oda's done a really good job of limiting how OP Luffy is, though, because of the time limit he has on that shit. So it's like, yeah, he can be as strong as anybody in the verse for like, what, like 5 minutes? And then, like, yeah, he's kind of cooked. I feel like that's all going to change when he unlocks that's true zone form, though. If that actually is what happens.
That guy sucks. He don't need a gun anyway.
Yeah, but also another thing, there's gonna definitely be another level of hockey, bro. There's definitely gonna be another level of hockey, bro. Has to be. Hey Ethan, how do you feel about Luffy losing lifespan? Do you think that's actually something that's happening to him? You think Luffy's actually losing his life?
What do you mean?
Like every time he activates like gear second or gear fifth, do you think he's actually losing lifespan?
Limiting? I don't think so.
Yeah, gear fifth. I know why some people think that because he turns like that old ass man, but nah, that shit because he burning on that stamina.
I mean, that's what I initially thought. I was really thinking because he got into an old man. I think it was just like it takes so much energy out of him.
It really does, bro.
Because he's immediately, because after he finishes, he's immediately back to normal.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Eh, that motherfucker is definitely a tune. That motherfucker. Nah, that shit crazy, bro. That motherfucker is definitely a tune character, bro. Bro, there's one scene I'm waiting to get animated for Egghead, bro. I can't wait for this shit to get animated, bro. This shit's gonna be so peak, bro. I know that shit is gonna break the internet, bro. You know what I mean, Ethan, when I said break the internet, bro?
Wait, what?
I said this one scene is gonna get animated and Egghead is gonna break the internet, bro. I can't tell you because it's like a ridiculous spoiler, like crazy spoiler. In fact, yeah, like to explain what will be happening, I would have to tell you like 7 or 8 different things, bro. That's how crazy it is. Yeah, it's like crazy ass story, but yeah, that shit's so cute, bro. Oh my god, bro! It's like every time I just think about Egghead and like what it has to offer, I just think about like, yeah, this little key. I don't care. That shit's better than 1-0, bro. That shit is way better than 1-0.
The only thing I don't like is how it's portraying Sanji so far from what I've seen.
Yeah, that shit's bad. But they were doing that shit in 1-0 too. So, because you know that scene where Marco says, now it's time for the star to show up, and then Zoro comes out. Yeah, that shit did not happen in the manga. He said it's time for the stars to come out, and both Sanji and Zoro came out. So yeah, I don't know what's up with Toei. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Toei, but they gotta stop that shit, bro. That Sanji disrespect.
There's Sanji some type of weird laughing song, and he's just as equally as fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That nigga Sanji, thanks to these dumbass Toei people, yeah, Sanji low key gonna become kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. In the manga, he's still cold though. In the manga, he's still cold. But yeah, but like no anime, bro.
That was like fucking 3 or 4 years ago, but like, ew. Sanji turned into a fucking dog.
Exactly. Like, wait. So you've seen that scene, haven't you?
Yes, I've seen that scene. I've seen it everywhere, and it pisses me off. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, that shit's.
Like, you know, like,
Yeah, they would literally never do that shit to Zoro. That's what pissed me off, bro. They're showing favoritism to a character, and it's like y'all job is to animate. It's not to show favorites, bro.
M Smash is fucking old. It's like in the 2020s.
It's all true. You did do that. I am playing that Fortnite game. Okay, bro. It is loud. We're not Muscle Man. Okay. Eden, did you see that new gumball opening? That new gumball opening? That shit cool, bro. Okay.
Hey, now you need my help after such a filthy shit.
Okay.
Oh, cute. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's some trippy ass. What the fuck? Bish, bish, bish. You're fucking really slow. Is it? How am I not even hitting him? There's one way to kill him, just looking down sometimes.
It's true. There's one way to kill him.
Oh, the dude really playing funny shit, and then like fucking me doing that, and then he does the same thing to you.
It's what I would have done.